He's carrying around a large can of sausages.
What was the attraction of this event this time?
I understand there's really going to be a great party tonight.
Hello and welcome to the 100,000 subscribers special of What About It, where we got a lot going on in the community lately. So let's dive right in.
Howdy everybody. Thank you very much. You rock, all of you.
Felix.
My name is Marc.
My name is Alex.
My name is Stefan.
My name is Jared.
My name is Louise.
My name is Jonas.
My name is Jesse.
My name is Mick.
My name is Louise.
My name is Richard.
My name is Alex Job.
My name is Sammy.
My name is Julia.
And I'm your host.
And I'm your host.
For today's episode
of
What About It?
What About It?
And as always,
there's been a lot going on
in the space industry.
Lately. So let's dive right in.
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 Halcyon updates.
Starship updates.
Starship updates.
Did you freaking see that? Hello, good evening everybody. How's it going? I'm not in the middle of the camera. Can you hear me good? I'm doing the audio check and the picture check again, as every time when I start my streams, because it looks good. Alright, thank you all for showing up. We don't even have a rocket launch and there are almost 1,000 people watching this. I'm honored. Thank you so much. The chat is racing. I've been listening to the chat for the last, I don't know, reading the chat for the last half hour, and the last few days have been crazy for me since we broke through the 100,000 mark. That's something. We celebrated it on our Discord. With the whole team and with a lot of the patrons, and everybody told me to say something or to do something special, and I was just floored basically, and I still am. It's absolutely incredible, and thank you so much for showing up. This is absolutely awesome. Give me just a quick second. I forgot to turn off the AC, which I always have running before I start my streams, and today I forgot to turn it off. I'll show you a lot of stuff about the studio. Just give me 1 second. Because lamps produce a lot of heat, and there are a lot of lamps in here. Every time I do streams, every time I do recordings, there's a lot of heat involved when you record video. At least if you want everybody to see something. Thank you so much for the super chats. We've already been here since 20k subs. Congrats. I saw another one earlier. Let me real quick scroll up. It's already gone. I think you know who you were. I think that was the other guy doing a super chat. Thank you for all the support. Tonight we have a fundraiser running for actually for my team. I'm gonna show you my new equipment that you fundraised together for me. I'm gonna unbox it tonight. I peeked inside, but I haven't really looked yet, and I'm gonna open it tonight. I have another thing that I'm gonna unbox tonight that I haven't looked in either yet. A present from somebody. We have a lot of stuff to do tonight. We're gonna give away 3 shirts. Which is hopefully going to work out. And I'm going to try something now, because I'm always promoting my team on every episode. The last words are for the team, and there's a reason for that, because this would not be possible without a team. I do the majority of the work, but the 30% that I don't do, I couldn't do that. I possibly couldn't do that, because there is so much talent involved in all of this. For example, the intro you just saw was done by Alex Jobs. He's on my team. He composed the music. He did the whole intro. I did not cut that. He did that. My team worked in the background to record all the snippets of my intro, and they said it themselves, and all that is to symbolize that this is not just me, this is everybody. And I'm now going to try to connect to my Discord with my headphones, and hopefully everything's gonna work. And the team will have the chance to talk to you, to introduce themselves, and bear with me. I don't know if this is gonna work, but we'll try anyway. All right, give me a second. If there's hiccups, stay with me. And they're all there waiting for me. Okay, I'm gonna hop in the channel right now.
Here's where it all fails.
Okay, you should be able to hear. You should be able to hear Aaron saying that this is all going to fail. I hope it's not. So my wife, Split Second, she does Wonders of the Universe, is going to take over now for a moment to give the team a chance to talk.
Yeah, hello everybody. Welcome to the behind the scenes team. We'll start with Alex Jobs, and after that we'll work our way down through until everybody gets to introduce themselves.
So, hello, I'm Alex Jobs. As Felix already mentioned, I did the intro and all sorts of music, and I love to be in the team. It's an honor, and I'm always honored to with my work here, and it's absolutely great to be part of the team. And I'm heading over to the next member.
Hi there, I'm another Space Nut. I'm the general dog's body at What About It, and I manage the day-to-day operations of the community on Discord as well. Usually the go-to guy. Bionics?
I think you're still muted. Check your microphone.
Oh yeah. Okay. Hey, I'm Lewis, also known as Bionics, and I do the research and scripting for the videos, and also moderating in the live stream since today. Yeah.
Hiya, I'm Richard, also known as Framric. I really enjoy helping with the research and scripting and the moderating of the live streams. Over to you, Jay.
Unfortunately, Jay's microphone is not working, so before we get to myself, introducing Jay, who, as I mentioned, unfortunately has a broken microphone. He does some IT work and is a bot manager on the What About It Discord and is a moderator for live chats. And we skipped Julishka, so Julishka, you want to go first, and then I'll come back in.
I am very proud to be a member since a few months. And I work as an accountant and some kind of consultant of every stuff you can imagine. So let's head over to Cage.
All right, thank you. And now back for myself. Hi, everyone. I'm Cage, or Kage if we're being proper. I'm the resident hacker man. Sometimes I proofread scripts, and I cobble together code to help the team. And up next, we have...
I think it's Rich.
Hi there, my name is also Richard. I go by RichLB on the servers. I'm a recent addition here to What About It, and let's just all take a moment here for a second and appreciate how good that music was. Alex, that was a great job. Well done, buddy. And here I'm a researcher and facilitator at What About It. And also in my spare time, I'm a musician and a programmer. And I'm going to hand off to the next person.
I think that would be me then. Yeah, I'm Split Second Mom, also known as the wife or the crazy woman with a lamp from Wonders of the Universe. And I basically try to do everything that Felix, has no time to do. Talk with the team. I did some editing, everything in the background, basically. Thank you so much. It's amazing to hit 100,000 subscribers. And let's head over to Sammy.
Hi, I'm Sammy. I normally go by Stinger NSW on the server. I do the newsletters. I administrate the website. I moderate on the channel. I'm generally Felix's #1 stalker, supporter, but I'm proud to be a member of the WAI team. Thank you. Congratulations, Felix. And I head you over to Susie.
Check your microphone. I think you're still muted. So you want to say something? Unmute yourself on the Discord server.
Discord server. Hi. Can you hear me? I'm Susie, and I just joined, and I'm really happy to be a part of this and to be a part of the team. And I hope I will be able to contribute somehow. And congratulations, Felix, for your achievement, which is wonderful. Yay!
Hey, and this is Lucky. I'm just an early supporter. Congratulations.
Hello all, my name is Mikko or Tuxer on Discord. I proofread almost all the scripts, sometimes come up with new ideas, do research, moderate and other stuff. And last but not least, I introduce you to our legend, Warhawk.
Hello, my name is Mike or Warhawk. I'm basically the head cheerleader around here. I mess around with moderation and add a little bit here and there, but mostly just I'm a face on the screen. I'm going to turn you back over to our Lord and Master, Felix.
Okay, my microphone is unmuted now. That's the team. Okay, I'm gonna thank you guys for introducing yourself. That's not even everybody who's helped. That's everybody who was able to make it tonight. Give me a second. I'll just... There we go. Okay, that's just everybody who made it tonight. So what I want to show you with this, and I haven't shown it like this ever before, even though I cheer for my team on every episode, is that this is not a one-man show. I'm the guy in front of the camera. I do a lot of work, no doubt, but every little hole in my work is filled by somebody else, and that's what I wanted to show you with this. Thank you so much for these awesome super chats. Yeah, that's basically what I wanted to show you. I'm gonna leave the guys on the Discord server now. They're so well organized that they're not even in the channel anymore. It's absolutely awesome. Give me a second. Okay. that's what's going on our Discord. It's every day. It's lots of research, and maybe the last episode was one of the best examples, because what I talked about that possible saboteur process in Florida was all researched by me and my team, and that's that's what makes What About It, and that's team space, and that's what brought us to the 100,000 subscribers. So appreciate these people. Every time you watch an episode, don't forget that it's not just me. It's everybody. It's a whole team of people working behind the scenes, relentlessly working behind the scenes. Yeah, it's incredible. So thank you to my team, as on every single episode. Thank you for making this possible, for reaching 100,000 subscribers with me. This is absolutely incredible. And when I recorded my first episode, I would have never thought that we would reach this point. And yeah, so that's the team. Thank you for the super chats. Like I said, I have a fundraiser tonight not for me, but actually for the guys that bring you the awesome animations, like Nick Henning, Casper Stanley, Eric. There are a few people behind the scenes. Forgive me if I have not mentioned you, because there are plenty there, also part of the team, and none of them were on the Discord right now. That's what I meant with there are quite a few missing, actually. I'm gonna fundraise tonight through PayPal Me. If one of the moderators could put a link in there right now, because I want as much of this as possible to actually go to the team. And if you super chat, YouTube takes its share, and that's fine with me, of course, because YouTube enables me to do what I do, and they are supposed to earn their money. But this tonight is supposed to go to the team and to nobody else if possible. So do go to the PayPal Me link if you want to give money to the team, and it's going to be for rendering hardware. So tonight it's especially going to go to everything you send in is going to go to the 3D artists of the team that give you the stacking animations, that give you the water tower and also the orbital launch pad, the offshore pad. All this stuff that you see on my episodes is not done by me, because I can't 3D animate, and so it's done by other people. And right now their hardware is so underpowered that sometimes they render they leave their PCs running for 3 days to render out 30 seconds of video for me. And that is because their hardware is so underpowered that if you render on an NVIDIA 1650, for example, that's one of the graphics cards running, it's rather slow. And if we can boost that up, that's the goal of tonight. So keep that in mind. If you want to give something, try to give it through the PayPal Me link. But if you give super chats, of course, as David just did, thank you so much. It's going to go there as well. Everything that's collected tonight is not going to go to me. It's going to go to the team, because it's a team effort, and that's what I want to symbolize with this. All right, I have a few more things planned for tonight, but first of all, I want to start with something that I have prepared, and that is going to be my 3-shirt giveaway. This is going to run over my Twitter, so if you don't have Twitter, get an account real quick, because you'll need Twitter to do this. You'll need to follow my account, because I'll need to message you, and I can only message you if you follow me. And since this is a 100K thing, I'm gonna tweet something in about a minute or so, and you're supposed to reply to that tweet with a number between 1 and 100,000, and the 3 closest will get a free shirt. I'll contact them. I hope I can announce them. If it's like crazy many people replying to the tweet, it might take a little longer, but if possible, I'll announce them on the stream, and I'll message you guys or girls, and you'll provide me with a shipping address, and I'll do the rest, and you'll receive a 100K shirt. This is the shirt. The guy is not on the team. The guy is from my merch supplier, my current merch supplier, because I just changed it and I'm really happy with the new store, by the way. So that's the shirt. And if you go to my Twitter account now, I'm going to tweet this because I have prepared. I'm smart. And and I haven't prepared it properly. Give me a second. Because I'm going to give it the hashtag for tonight, hashtag YWAI100K. Okay, so this is it. That's the tweet. The tweet is out and about. And if you reply to the tweet, I'm gonna pin it to my profile so it stays up there. So if you reply to that tweet that is up on my profile right now, follow me and reply to the tweet with a number. And in about an hour, I hope I can. Let me check the time. 2018. Actually, I could set one of my trusty timers here real quick. Give me a second. So an hour would be 21:18. That's my time, of course. And if I set this to start, and it's not an hour. Let's do 2020. There we go. Okay, so that's an hour and 40 seconds. That's close enough. And I'll have to switch back to there, and then I'll activate the countdown clock and put it somewhere where you can actually see it. So this is the countdown. It's running, and it's almost an hour. And give me a second. There we go. Okay. And in an hour, I'll use my smartphone with a random number app, and I'm gonna generate the number live on the stream, so I'm not cheating. And the 3 people that are closest to that number will get a free shirt. So the countdown is running. Reply to the. Oh my God! You're replying to the tweet. This is absolutely insane. A number between 1 and 100,000, and you could be the lucky winner. Okay, let's move on. Tonight I want to show you try to show you how I achieved. Actually, I can't. I'll try to be as close to showing you how I achieved the 100,000, because I always get a lot of questions. From people who want to start YouTubing, or from people who are just interested in how this was possible to do this in 15 months, because it's actually it was a hell of a ride. It's insanely fast to hit 100,000 subscribers in 15 months. I'm so thankful for every follow, for every subscriber, for every comment and like, because actually if nobody would watch my stuff, I would have never reached it. So the main reason, of course, is you guys. And thank you for showing up tonight. Even we're still at 1,000 people watching. This is incredible. I remember my 10,000 subscriber stream. That was like with 200 people or so, and now it's about right. The average is about the same. We're 1,000 people now. Celebrating this. I even have some German beer here, so salute to the 100,000. Okay, I have something prepared. My trusty cell phone cam that I'm going to activate now, and it's hopefully going to work. Give me a second. And I'm going to, first of all, there we go. I'm first of all going to show you the studio. I hope this is going to work now. Ta-da! Okay, you can still hear me, but it's still on the Rode mic in front of me. So I'm going to try to set this up so you can actually hear me through a Focusrite microphone that I'm using for recording my episodes. Let me just set this down here real quick so you can see me again. Hi. This should be, yep, you can see me. All right. This is the microphone or actually it's the receiver that I use to record my stuff. And that's the first tip I can give you for recording your own YouTube videos. A portable microphone is awesome to have. And that's what I use on every episode. You might have seen it right here, actually. I normally hide the cable, but for tonight I think that's okay if I just do like this. And then I am going to turn off this microphone. and turn on the other microphone. Okay, so this is the microphone I use to record my episodes. It should be fine. You should be able to hear me. I see the peak meter, so it should have transferred over. All right, and with this guy, with the stabilizer, I am actually able to show you stuff. I used this on a stream before when I showed you the Starlink train passing over my house. So this is just a gimbal stabilizer from DJI actually. If the people from DJI are watching right now, they can thank me because this is for free. The thing is absolutely awesome. So if you want to shoot pictures outside, it's a DJI Osmo 2, I think, and that thing is absolutely awesome. As you can see, it's super easy to use. You just twist. Give me a second. I'll switch over to here, and you can see me move this thing, and this works absolutely flawless. It's super easy. It's like a joystick down here, and you can move around, and it gives a super stable picture, and it's like $80. So it's that's a recommendation. Okay, switch back to the smartphone. There we go. Okay, so I have to take off the headphone, of course, and of course I have it entangled in the microphone cable. There we go. Okay, so this is the studio. This is my messy desk. I have as beer, water, tea. I always have water, twice water and once tea when I do streams because my voice has gone away so many times while doing streams. It's incredible. It happens almost every time. And here's the tweet, by the way. Look at that. Awesome. That's the one you got to reply to. And so I always have lots of stuff to drink while I do streams because my voice tends to go away. I don't know why, but it always does when I stream. A little hardware here. That's my Focusrite microphone amp. As you can see, every time I speak, the little lamp lights up, and this is the receiver, and it has a little peak meter as well. And that's what I use to record my stuff. This is the camera I use right now. It's a Sony Alpha 7 2 actually, as you can see there. It's good, but there's better stuff, and we're going to get to that later. This is my trusty camera. Maybe if my wife can turn the light, not camera. If my wife can turn on that light real quick, can you do that? Just any color or something. She drew the smiley, by the way. She used the light on an episode of hers as well to show something, and it turned out to be extremely awesome. She can't turn on the light right now. Why can she not turn on the light? I could turn on the light, but then the camera is gone. That doesn't work. There's the camera again. Okay, so normally you can turn... see that? That is what I use when I stream for my team to be able to give me notifications. This is something seriously wrong. Check your stuff. For example, when the audio is not running or the picture is frozen or something, and I have that all the time. My wife uses this light to communicate with me while I am looking at completely other stuff, like my backend, the chat, everything is going on here, and you can possibly not watch everything. So this is what we use for that. You can turn it off again. Thank you. Okay, lights. That's why I had the AC running earlier. I do that every time before I start my streams. Like in half an hour ago, before I start my streams, I turn on the AC all the way up because these lights, even though they are LED, generate extreme amounts of heat over time. Like when they run for 2 hours or 3 hours or so, it's extreme. It gets so hot that I get sweaty. Normally you can even tell on my episodes. In the beginning, I'm not that sweaty, and later I am. I normally always am sweaty. So that's one light, and that's the other one. And there's a third one over there that I use as well. That's a key light, that's what it's called. But I never really got why you should use it, but I still do. It doesn't really do anything except for giving more light. Okay, so another thing you will notice, there's a sink, by the way, over there that I sometimes use for stuff, but not really. This was a guest room before I turned it into a studio, and that's why the sink is over there. So, and something you might notice is that the studio the set decoration looks different. Let me just, this is what you normally, that's about what you normally see on my episodes. And this has changed. This is premiere actually on today's episode because I've changed my set. I wanted to do it for a long time, but I wanted to wait for a nice moment to share it with the closest people. And that's you people that showed up tonight. You actually took the effort to join me in my presentation, so you're the first people to see this. I took away this little thingy there that you saw on my episodes. It was turned upside on the set. I flipped it over and now I use it for storage, which was really, really needed. And I switched to this thing, and I did this because I wanted this to unclutter the set. There was a lot of clutter on the set, and yeah, so that was my solution. I hope this will do fine. There's all sorts of stuff in there, and most of it actually was given to me by other people. The Falcon 9, that's actually the Crew 2, not Crew 2, the Demo Mission 2 Falcon 9 that was given to me by Ollie from Buzz Space Models. He gave this to me just as a present because he likes my stuff so much. If you want to have a really, really nice Falcon or Falcon Heavy model or Crew Dragon, he has all sorts of stuff. That's the guy to go to, Buzz Space Models. The next one is, and Buzz doesn't have that, is the Starship. Many people have asked me who this Starship is from. I get that question all the time. This is from Randy from Spaceship Mania. He has an Etsy store as well where he sells these 3D printed models. He even sells the 3D print files, so if you have a 3D printer, you can do it yourself, I think. But he also paints them and sends them over, and that was a present given to me from him for free. I did not have to advertise. I am advertising for the guy right now because he did this, and they actually are absolutely awesome. You can stack it on top. I can't anymore because this thing here is too small for that, but I think it looks really nice like this as well. The grid fins were given to me by people. One actually is from Mike. The other two I do not remember anymore. I'm really sorry. And there's something that fell over actually. Oh, disaster. This thing here was given by Lab Padre, Lewis. That's a SpaceX Starhopper commemorative coin. And it was given to me by him from at the meeting, at the meetup we did in South Padre Island. He gave this to me, so this is a very special thing as well. I really love that he gave this to me. The Crew Dragon, the Super Draco, everything you see except for this thing was given to me by my kids. But everything else, these three stones here were given to me by Mike as well. This is a stone that I took with me from a very, very famous launch pad. And I'm not going to say which one it is because I could get in trouble for taking a little limestone with me. But limestones are found on the coast of Florida. So I took this with me from my last visit to the United States. And there's other stuff. Here's an autograph from Rusty Schweikert, Apollo 9 astronaut. And he was so kind to give me this autograph. I met him at ESA, at the ESA Open Day, Aztec Open Day 2019, as you can see here. Awesome guy. I love Rusty. Really, really cool guy. And everything else as well. The books, the magazine from 1969 over there, showing the moon landing. Everything was given to me, and it's absolutely incredible. And that's why I display this stuff here. So that's the new set decoration. And of course I have this guy up here. That is the toy that I think, I don't even know who of the two were who took this. It flew up on Demo Mission 2 to the space station, and I of course had to buy it. There's another thing here that is very dear to me. That's the Texas flag, with all the writings on the back from all the people who were at the meetup, where Lewis gave me the coin. Everybody signed on here. Lewis is on here somewhere as well. Lab Padre, there it says there. Absolutely awesome. That's all the memories I collected while I collected 100,000 subscribers. This was given to me by a friend as a birthday present for my 40th birthday this year. That's why this is hanging here. This was given to me by Florian, by Alex Jobs, who introduced himself earlier. He made this and brought it to me personally. It's absolutely ridiculous, and I love this sign. It looks absolutely awesome. This Mars globe was given to me by a company producing globes, and they saw my episodes, and they asked me if I wanted to display one of their globes, so I did. And this buddy here is my telescope, of course. The hat up here was given to me by South Padre, by Jean and Rachel from South Padre. They gave me the hat, and I had trouble getting it to Germany because I couldn't get it on the airplane, so I shipped it over, and I was really afraid it would never arrive. These cards are from tours from Kennedy Space Center, so everything here is a memory. Even the Doctor Strange picture is a memory because you guys started calling me Doctor Strange. No one ever called me Doctor Strange, by the way. Let me just... No one ever called me Doctor Strange before I started the channel, and then you guys started saying that I looked like Doctor Strange, and then I bought this to put it on the set because I found it so peculiar that you started calling me Doctor Strange. But I like it. I like it. I like being called Doctor Strange. This thing here, this Paravon, I use that to reduce audio. I have these on the ceiling. These that doesn't like to do that. There you go. These foam plates are on the ceiling to dampen the sound, but that's normally not enough, so I use this. I just place it there to cut the room in half, basically, and reduce the sound a little bit more. That's why my recordings sound so clear. It's another tip for people who want to record their own videos. Always make sure to have soundproof everywhere you possibly can. Just put stuff somewhere that works as well, because actually that hat is absolutely awesome to clean this area from sound that comes back, echo. But these are, of course, better. You just can't put them anywhere in view because, yeah, they look kind of ridiculous. All right, so this is the Paravon that I use to half the room. I just put it there tonight to show you, so I'm gonna take it away. And this is everything else that's in the room. There's not that much. And there's one thing I want to show you that is my cat. I hope the picture is perfect. That's the streaming cat. She's always here. She's here whenever I do recordings, whenever I produce. She's always with me, and she really likes me. She really likes me. She was almost asleep, I guess. And that's Cookie, the streaming cat. Yep, she's tired. And she's always here, helping me out and giving company to me. So that's this area is not used for recording. It's only this, and that's where What About It is produced. It's this small room. That's my PC setup. The Rode mic, I can recommend that as well. It's a USB, Rode USB, whatever. You should be able to find it on Amazon, including the arm. That is a really, really nice setup. And then 3 monitors are really, really good to have as well. That's you guys chatting here, by the way. If you want to read your chat on the stream, there you go. And most of the equipment that you see here was given to me by patrons. I use all the patron money to equip this. There you go, now you're chatting. I'll show you again. Almost all the equipment that you see on the set was given to me by patrons. I use all the money from Patreon to boost my equipment, to raise the quality just that little bit more. This is the last thing that's remaining that I still have to replace because it has the stupid microphone on top, because it's my old gaming headset. It's a really good one. It's a Biodynamics MMX 300, but it is getting old, as you can see here. It's still good, so I'm still using it, but that's the next thing I'm going to replace, so I don't have that stupid microphone sticking up whenever I do a stream and have to use the microphone. Yeah, this is the next very important thing, is this guy here. Let me just, real quick. Oh, I'll start by showing you this. This thing on the ground there is my Marc, where I put my chair when I record. So I put the chair over here. I'll see the wheel. That's where the front wheel goes, and that's my recording position. And then I put this guy here in front. That's this thing. It works because normally when I do streams, I have to shift this thingy here, and the bass, I like to listen to loud music, that's why I have a huge bass. I have to shift these forward because I have to put the lamp behind the desk. So when I record my episodes, this is all the way back and the lamp is in front, and this lamp over there is sitting roughly there. And that's a prompter. I script all my episodes because they are so densely packed that I could never memorize everything. There are YouTubers who do without. Not everything is read off the script because I have some stuff memorized, but the densely packed stuff like the Sabatier process and all that, I research it, I script it, and I put it on my smartphone. Actually, I put the smartphone here, and the reflection of the screen is reflected by this glass. Behind the glass is the camera, so the camera normally sits on here. And then I can, when I sit here, I'm going to show you, I can see my script. The reflection is seen here, so I can look into the camera and at the same time see what I gobbled up as my next episode. And that's my perspective when I record. So I know the lamps would be a little closer, so one lamp's right there, and one lamp is right there. And there's you guys through the hole. And I've done that many times now, and I will never regret the moment I uploaded my first episode, because before I started the channel, there you go. Before I started the channel, I was somebody like you guys. I watched Tim Dodd, the Everyday Astronaut. I watched Scott Manley. I watched Joe Scott, and Curious Droid is really nice. If you don't know the guy, he doesn't do just space, but it's really, really good. And I watched these people on a daily basis. And at one point, I wanted to be self-employed, and I always worked in media, so I knew how to cut and how to record, and I knew a lot of stuff about space. And so I started my first episode, and here we are celebrating 100,000 subscribers. It's extremely incredible. Thank you so much. Onwards to 1 million. I don't know. I hopefully will get my play button in 4 weeks. This is absolutely. I don't know, you know, it's absolutely incredible. It's something I would have never thought would happen, and it's just because of you people liking my content. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, onwards. This is the PC that ignore the cables. That's the PC I do all my work with. It's a pretty beefy system. Again, everything in there was sponsored. Actually, one of the people who introduced themselves on the Discord, Lucky, is the guy who gave me the graphics card. It's absolutely incredible. I don't know how to thank you people, because I would have never been able to do this on my own, and I can't say this enough. This is a team effort, and it's absolutely incredible. I'm floored every time somebody, even every time I sit in bed in the evening and I tell my wife, oh my God, we got another patron, because this is so incredible every time it happens, that something that is for free and people still support it. It's incredible. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I just saw a super chat scroll by. There you go, Rito. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Aren't you even a patron? I think you are even a patron. I think you're even a patron. I try to remember all the names, but sometimes it's really, really hard. So yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, what else can I explain? Okay, when I do streams, which I'm doing right now, these 3 monitors are very, very, very important for me. This monitor is normally just exclusively for my wife. Let me just give me a second to see if I can show you everything that's going on there. Yeah, she's relaying Wir verehren dich. She's relaying messages to me right now, super chats, questions that you might have, because I can't possibly watch all of it. I mean, I love watching the chat while, for example, on a SpaceX launch, when there's nothing going on. Or when there is something going on and I can't talk, I normally switch over to the chat, because that's why I do these streams. It's the best way to get together with you people, because on my episodes you can leave me a comment, but that's not one-to-one, you know. I know I'm just talking into my smartphone here right now, but you see that 20 seconds later and you talk to me on the chat. So that's the closest I can get to all the people who are not on the Discord, who are not patrons, who are not channel members. That's where I meet you people, and that's why I love reading the chat whenever I can. But if I can't, my wife relays messages to me that the team has collected, copied out of the chat, and relayed to me through Discord. That's how we do it right now. And yeah, that's how that works. That's how I always stay up to date with super chats and questions that you give me. Because when we do normal streams, I normally do an Ask Me Anything. Normally you ask me stuff about SpaceX. And my record is, I think, 120 questions on one stream. And I would have never been able to read that off the chat. So that's what they do there. And that's my wife on the Discord. And then next up is the chat, so I can read the chat. Next up after that is my back end. There you can see me talk. You can see how many people are watching right now, how many chat frequency. It's all in German, of course, but that's all the statistics that's going on. Then after that comes OBS. That's the program. This one here. That's the program I use to. And this thing is actually out of date. It's still there. That is the colors from the lamp. I had that written down in the beginning to memorize what the different colors are for, the notification smiley lamp. But that's out of date. I can actually take it off. So that's OBS. That's the software I use to stream. There are different softwares out there, but I'm pretty happy with OBS, and I use the Streamlabs version of OBS because it works. And I haven't had a reason to change it yet. Every time I speak, you can see the meter here. Those are the different scenes. So for example, if I switch the scene to große Kamera, which means big camera, you can almost see me because the camera is pointing over there. So that's how that works. And if I switch back to großes Smartphone, which is big smartphone, that's this scene here, you can see this camera. The software I use to show you the camera from the smartphone is called IVCam. Oh, now that looks fancy. There is a free version for, I don't know, 14 days or so, a test version that you can use, and then after that you have to pay $10. I did that because it works. That's what that's my main criteria. If something works, I get it, and this works. It's actually really, really nice. And that's what I use for the smartphone. And on the next monitor here, that is just everything else. That's the tweet that I released, and you guys are crazily responding to this. Me. You forgot the number. You have to post a number. See all the replies that I already got with numbers. Is going to be insane to figure out who's the 3 closest people. But that's the idea I came up with, and my team has to cope with it. So it's all my fault, and they have to they have to do the work. Oh God, guys, you're crazy. Oh, there's really small numbers here. Go wild, people. Go wild. So we'll try to figure out. Somebody picked 100,000. There you go. Go wild with the numbers. This number, for example, does not work because it's 6 digits. It's 1 to 100,000. This is 289,812, so it's above. Also, if somebody posts 2 numbers, it's going to be hard for me to pick him as a winner. So stick with 1 number. I would, this guy here, Jonathan, change your number. I will give you 1 chance. Change your number. But everybody else seems to be doing an awesome job here. Just the number, please. Yep. Keep the chatter to a little, so we have an easy job figuring out. Though that is pi. Very nice. Thank you. Okay, so we'll figure that out in. Let me just real quick check. How much time do we have? 32 minutes. Okay, so I'll do that then. And it's going to be fun figuring out the 3 closest people. And you're going to get the shirt. So that's what's happening here. Normally I watch the SpaceX live streams here. I get informed on Twitter here on this monitor. Everything I can display what's on this monitor with one of my scenes if I can figure out which one it is. Give me a second. For example. The best part is no part. The light just went on. Let me just see something here real quick. Questions. I could answer some questions. Yeah. Let me just let me just read the questions for you. There's the questions. Okay. So Lucky Green. No question number 1 from Pfandfrei. What about it? What's much more interesting than helping to those people who want to start? Explain them how you came up with the idea to focus on that topic in Format. Okay, so if I got the question right, you're trying to ask me how I came up with doing a channel about space. That's basically because I have many interests, of course, but space is the main one. And so I wanted to be able to talk about something on my channel that I actually know stuff about. That's why I chose space. And then SpaceX just was, in the beginning I did a lot of other stuff as well. SpaceX was actually chosen by you people. I'm interested in all things space. So every time I say a lot of Starship updates, but that doesn't mean I'm just interested in space, in SpaceX. Every time somebody calls me a SpaceX fanboy, I disagree, because I'm not. I love Rocket Lab, Roscosmos. I even like the stuff that LinkSpace is doing in China. I know it's a sensitive topic, but in my opinion, it's very, very important that other people start doing that as well. You reuse rockets. So I try to stay informed about everything, and sometimes on my episodes I even have other topics. So SpaceX was actually picked by you because it is very, very popular, of course. The reason is obvious, because if SpaceX is the #1 right now, without a doubt. Every project they start it changes the business basically. And if Starship works out, well, we're the hardcore people. Still 1,000 people watching. We're the hardcore. We all know that if Starship works out, it's going to change everything, even for people who are not interested in space, at least long term. So that's why I talk about SpaceX and Starship. But I'm really interested in everything space. So even the topics that my wife does on Wonders of the Universe, for example, are a perfect example, because I'm always interested in what she talks about, and she talks about quasars and interviews companies and all that stuff, and I'm always happy to see her write a script and help her correct it and help her record and all that stuff. So I'm interested in everything. Okay. Lucky Green, what about it? Trust me that Titan RTX is gonna run circles around what you got now. Yeah, it is. But I'm so happy. Thank you for donating the card. It's gonna last a while. I'm pretty sure. It's just fine for what I'm doing, and it's much better than what I had before. So, thank you. You rock. We have. Blah blah blah. I got Lucky Green again. Under one condition, I want the old one back. Wait, you want to? No, you're not. This card is fine. This card is fine, and you're not gonna get it back. Thank you. You don't have to give me any other graphics card. Give the money to the team. Give the money for the rendering power. Send me a Titan, and I'll send it over to the renderers, to the 3D artists, because they need the better graphics card much more than I need it right now. So if you want to do it, send it over, and I'll relay it to the team. I would definitely do that. Thank you. We have Roman Joe. Will you answer questions about Starship later? I will. I will answer any questions you have. If you have a question about Starship, send it in. My moderators will copy it out and send it over to me, as you've seen now how that works. And of course, I'll answer any questions. We're here to have fun tonight. We're here to celebrate together. And so, yeah, anything you want. Yeah, give me a second. My wife just, I'll have to switch here again and copy this thing. It should be working. It's displayed if you're listening to me, wife. It should be working right now, but I'll copy it over. Give me a second. I'll need both arms for this. So I'll have to set down the, we actually worked on a really, really awesome Twitter thingy where you can actually see your tweets. We have a hashtag, as you can see in the lower right. Hi, I'm back. As you can see in the lower right, we have a hashtag, and if you tweet something with that hashtag and it is suitable for the stream, I'll display it. But the function is not in here, so I'll copy it in. So whenever one of my moderators does find a tweet that's suitable, it should be displayed now. Check back with me if it works. Okay, so that's the studio. If you have any more questions about there's a question that just came in. Is there a possibility to meet you in the future? Yes, there is. Right now we have COVID going on, so it is really hard for me to do meetups. I wanted to already be back in the States this fall to watch Falcon Heavy, which is now postponed, I think, it slipped into 2021, I think. And I would have done meetups there again. I wanted to do a meetup, at least one meetup in Europe. I actually wanted to do one in the UK and one probably in the Netherlands, because that's the middle spot in Europe, so people can actually reach it. All that was planned, and all that got cancelled because of COVID. I hate it, and everything was planned differently, but we can't change it right now. There's even here. These things are important. Wear them, otherwise we won't have a meetup. Because if we can't get rid of COVID and we can't find a vaccine, it's probably going to take a while until we have a meetup. But as soon as it's gone, I'm going to proceed with the meetup offensive or something like that and do a lot of meetups, because I wanted to do them already. So yeah, it's really hard right now, but hopefully next year, hopefully. I'm planning to go back to the States next year in hopefully March or April, whenever it clears up, and then I'll do another meetup there, and then hopefully at least 2 meetups in Europe. So yeah, soon, as soon as COVID is gone. Mike Ennis, Felix, my wife and I are having a baby today, been in labor for 20, oh my God. His name is Bellamy Felix. Yes! Hang in there. I'm a father of 3, so I know what you're going through there right now, and I hope everything goes well, and you can hold your kid in your arms, the baby in your arms, very, very soon. Absolutely awesome. Stay with your wife. Don't watch the stream. Stay with your wife. She needs you now. Thank you for letting me know. That's absolutely awesome. It's an honor that the kid is called Felix. Absolutely awesome. Thank you. Okay, yeah, if you have any more questions about the studio, ask them. I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna actually carry a little bit of stuff around here that I put up for you. There we go. Get rid of that again so I can sit down again, and then I'm gonna do some unboxing. I'm just gonna set this here. Should be fine. It's moving a little bit. Give me a second. And a little bit up. Come on, buddy. Go up. There you go. Doesn't really want to do it. Oh, I can set it here. That should do. No, that's too high. Well, I'll just switch back to the other camera. There we go. Okay. Still running on the lavalier mic, but the battery is fine, so I'll stay with this. Okay, so equipment. Presents from patrons. Like I said, all the money that you give is 100% of it goes into the studio. This is a new lens for, is this focusing? Yeah, it is. Okay, this is a new lens that I bought for, drumroll, or actually, this is something I bought as well. It's a lightning fast SSD that's going to be connected to, drumroll, this guy here. Oh, and I haven't really looked at it yet. It's a heavy thing. This is what I bought to ramp up the quality. Oh, focus. Focus. There you go. The Zcam E2 M4. Actually, Tim Dodd gave me the recommendation for this. I asked him what he uses to have his incredible recording quality, and he came up with this. He has 3 of them already, and so I bought it, and I'm going to try it, and I hopefully will be recording Tuesday's episode on this, if I manage to do it. If not, bear with me, because switching the camera is something. So I'm going to try to unbox this thing with you guys, but it doesn't want to be unboxed. There you go. So, shiny box. And I bought this with Patreon money. This is all, or actually Patreon money and Super Chats, because I did a fundraiser on one of my streams and it got insane amounts of attention, and I was able to get the 4K camera, and here it is. Oh my God. I don't know how to use it yet. I will figure it out. It's got a lot of connectors in the back. If it does focus, and it doesn't. There you, come on, focus this. No, not in my face. It doesn't want to. All right, that's good enough. This is the camera, and this is the sensor, and it does 4K at 160 FPS, so that should be more than enough. And there's a lot of other equipment in here. I wish I could. Yeah, I can. Give me a second. Ta-da! That's what the box looks like. There's a lot of connectors here and stuff, and this is a wireless antenna, I guess. And there's probably even stuff under it. Let me check real quick. If I can. Maybe there isn't stuff under it. I don't know. Well, I'll figure it out. Okay, so this is, give me a second. Switching the scenes, there we go. This is the 4K camera that is going to be utilized very soon to give you even a better recording quality, because right now the recording quality is okay. I could attach this guy here. Give me a second. I probably know how to do that. Everything else needs to be learned on that new camera. That is the lens. It's a fixed lens. Also a recommendation from Tim Dodd, because I don't really need to zoom while recording my episodes. So this guy is going to look like this, and it's going to attach to the camera. Hopefully I don't drop it. Camera. I take this off, and on the other side, on the lens, I take this guy off as well, and then should be able to attach it. See if I can do that. Here's the red dot, and I twist it, and it locks in. There you go, it's in place. So this is the camera I'm going to use from hopefully soon now on. And I totally don't know how to work it yet, but I'll figure it out as always. And then this is going to go onto the stand, and that's going to be my eye to you guys. Every time I look into the lens, I feel like I'm talking to you, which is incredible. And I can't loosen it again. There you go, there's a little button here. So already learned something. If I push that little silver button, you can't see it because the camera doesn't want to focus, the lens goes off. Okay, let me real quick put at least a few of these caps back on so it doesn't get scratched or anything. There we go. Put this on here again. There we go. And that can be put on here, and we're good to go. So I can put this back into the, come on. There we go, nice. So I can put this back in the box and show you the next thing I want to show you, because I have quite a few things that I actually didn't touch yet, so I can look at it with you people. And the camera, there it is, focusing, nice. Okay, so I'll put this aside, and I have another box that I got from the guy who sent me the Starship in the background, in that big silver Starship, this thingy here. And he sent me a box, and I haven't looked in yet. I know what's in there because he told me, but I haven't looked in the box yet. I just opened the box so I wouldn't have to... Toys! I love it. Awesome! 100,000! This is serial number 100,000, by the way. Awesome. Thank you, Randy. By the way, again, if you don't, give me a second. I'm really well organized here, of course, as every time. Oh, if the moderators could put in the store, or if Randy's store, because he really earns this by sending me these gift boxes all the time. I don't even know what this is. This is nothing. This is just a towel, but there's something in here. Oh, I already know what this is. What the hell? What? Okay, so I got a straw. I don't know what the straw is for, but we'll continue. This came with it, but I'm not going to show you because I don't want you to know what it is. You got to guess what it is. Oh, you'll guess pretty soon because you know this stuff better than I do probably. Give me a second. There's a lot of stuff to unpack here, that's for sure. Wow, Randy, kudos for wrapping all this. Okay, so this is, now maybe you can guess already what this is. What is this? Can you guess it? We'll see. We'll continue. Give me a second. There's lots of paper in here. This is going to be a mess once I'm done. And I have to make very, very sure. There's another one. Let's unpack it. This is like Christmas. Oh, this looks good. Oh, this looks good. Oh, now you know what it is. Now you know what it is. Give me a second. I should have unpacked something else first. There you go. Ooh, don't kill it. Okay, I'll show you this first. What is it? Now you know what it is. It's not focusing. Give me a second. And this goes in here. Now you know what it is. What is it? Can anybody guess what it is? And it goes on. Give me a second. So this is, because this is not the last part that I'm gonna shift the. There you go. Maybe I can build it so high that you can actually see it with the camera. Okay, next part. And I don't even know. Oh, I need this to be able to. Okay, so this is correct. This is correct. Okay, the next part, because there is give me a second. And oh, this is good. What is this? Absolutely awesome. I love it already. I don't know where this goes. Yeah, this goes like this. Okay, give me a second. We're gonna go on with this. Here's the next part. I'm faster than SpaceX with this. It's all in one evening. They haven't achieved that yet. Okay. Oh yeah, this is a good one as well. Awesome! This is like Christmas. Thank you, Randy. Toys for me. There we go. Ta-da! Now you know what it is. What is this? No, it's a grain silo, yeah. Oh yeah, it's serial number 5. It is serial number 5, everybody. It's absolutely awesome. Okay, we're gonna try to build this just stay with me because there's lots of paper in here. Okay, this is empty, and this is empty, and this is empty, and this is a little baggie that I'm gonna probably open up in the end. Okay, this is empty. Okay, now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we got everything. Okay, now I'm gonna assemble my first. I really need to get the camera set up here. Give me a second, because you're gonna help me hopefully assemble this thing. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna try to show you. So this is what I got by now. And now we have this, and we'll have to assemble the Starship, and I really hope that I'm going to be up. So this is already assembled, obviously with the Raptor engine here, just one of them, mounted off center as it's supposed to be with serial number 5, and this part. Okay, then we have the 4-ring segment that is going to go here. No, the other way around, like this. And then we have the common dome that goes here. Oh, don't make it fall. And we have the thrust simulator with the top dome, with the forward dome, and there we go. Look at this, is absolutely awesome. This is absolutely awesome. Thank you, Randy. I love this. This is gonna, of course, this is gonna go into the display here. If it fits, it must fit. I must fit it in there. Okay, and he gave me a little Starship as an extra. Maybe I can give that away as well. Maybe I can give that away. Would this be good as a giveaway? Everybody? You want this as a giveaway? I'm watching the chat. Any interest? Few people are interested. Okay, maybe we'll make it 4 numbers then. Number 4, but how do we decide number 4? It's got to be decided randomly, I guess. So one of you guys, so we're going to make it 4. 4 numbers are going to be picked, so the 4 closest, and one of them, randomly selected, is going to get this guy here. Is that good? Because I already have one, and I don't need 2, and this is beautiful. It's really nice. I love this stuff. Okay, now back to serial number 5, and I really hope that I can somehow set up the camera. This is more difficult than I thought. Give me a second. There you go. So this is the guy that we're going to focus on tonight. So we have this final bag here left that I'm going to carefully unwrap here, and we'll see what's inside. COPVs, I guess. Give me a second. And he did kudos for wrapping this, Randy. That is absolutely awesome. Okay, we have COPVs. Lots of COPVs, as it's supposed to be. Nice. Okay, so COPVs. And the lamp has just turned on, and you can't see it because the serial number 5 is in front of the lamp, because my wife wants something from me. Let me just real quick check what my wife wants. That's stuff you normally don't see on my live streams. You never do. Okay, give me a second. One of my moderators, one of my team members, has sent me a message. Go ahead. Just go ahead. Cage, or Kaga, as you said it. Go ahead. Display them. That's what it was for. Because we have this awesome. There we go. Look at that. We have this awesome. He actually, Kaga, made this tweet overlay here. He made this in his free time just for the stream for today, and we're hoping that we're going to use this again on future launch streams. And it just shows tweets, tweets that my moderators pick. If you tweet with the hashtag I'm so unorganized tonight. With this hashtag down there in the lower right corner, let me just copy this over. Give me a second. I'm so not prepared for this. Nope. There we go. Ha! Ta-da! If you tweet with this hashtag, and why is the... Give me a second. Is my... It could be that the battery is empty. No. It's just giving me an update, and you're not supposed to give me an update. There you go. The smartphone wanted to update. There we go. If you tweet with that hashtag, my moderators are going to pick it up, and your streams are going to be shown on the... your tweets are going to be shown on the stream. So tweet with the hashtag, and my moderators are going to pick... there we go. Now you should... and my moderators are going to pick tweets that you can actually see on the stream. That's a really, really nice addition. All right, so this is serial number 5, and these are the COPVs, and I don't know what this... What's this for? It's right there, but what is it for? Is it the downcomer? Oh, it could be the downcomer. It is the downcomer. It is the downcomer. That is absolutely awesome. So I'm going to put this in here. And I'm going to try to put it in there. And I'm miserably failing. This is the better way. Okay, I'm going to stick it in here. And it's in. Ta-da! Okay, so now we'll have to see which holes have to be on which side. There's supposed to be 2 small holes here, and there's 2 holes here, so the rest of the holes are supposed to be on the other side, so it should be fairly simple. I think I even have it right already. So these are the 2 holes. Looks about right, doesn't it? Okay, let's try this. On the other side, it doesn't fit. Oh, yeah, it doesn't fit because I'm just... Like this it does. Yep, it does. Okay, so now we need a small one, small COPV. There it is. I'm going to put it in here very carefully. All right, we got it in there. I might have to glue these or be super careful. Okay, the second small COPV goes in here. This is epic. I'm building my own Starship, everybody. This is awesome. Okay, so we have this COPV, and according to this guy here, it's supposed to be that way around, and it's supposed to be in here. So we're going to put it in there. And there we go. Nice. It's coming along really good. Are we going to see a pressure test tonight? And this one is here. Perfect. Ah, awesome. Look, tweets. But the window is too small. Give me a second. No, it doesn't fit. But it's just cut off a little bit, so. Richard Logan Baker. I remember being first introduced to the wonderful team, and since I've... Oh, and now it's gone. Bring it back. I was too slow. I'm sorry. I'm going to attach the... Oh, there's the next one. So motivating. Congratulations at Astra. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, boy, hippie. Thank you very, very much. Okay, so in here is the last COPV. Look at that. Oh. And I definitely have to either be super careful with it or glue it, but I love it. Look at this. It's Starship serial number 5 with the stumpy legs, the COPVs, the weight, the weight simulator, and even the Tesla batteries. If I detach, here's the Tesla batteries up here. Absolutely awesome. I love it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Randy. This is a joy. And now I'm hopefully going to put it into the... Let me see if I can... Oh my God. No, I'm not going to do it like this because otherwise I'll mess up. I'll put you on the big camera so I can actually... You can see me move anyway. Look at this. I'm going to carry it over and I'm going to be super careful. Oh my God. Please don't drop it. Move the chair over so you can actually see it. And now I'm gonna put it in here. I don't know where yet. Oh my God, don't fall. There we go. I'm just gonna put it here for the moment. There we go. Awesome. So next time you see it on an episode, you know you've built it together with me. Oh, you can't see it. No, it's down there. Yeah. All right, let me give me a second. This is live production, everybody. There we go. Okay, there it is. Now you can see it. It's sitting right there, and I'm probably going to rearrange this, but I don't want to touch the other rockets right now because it would all fall over and it would create a terrible, terrible accident, and rockets tend to explode when they fall over, so I'm not going to touch it. But this is going to move to there probably, hopefully. I don't know how yet, but I'll try to make it, I'll try to move it up there so it's actually better visible because this thing is absolutely awesome. Thank you so much, Randy. That is absolutely cool. Absolutely awesome. So I'm going to real carefully close this door again and move over to the camera again and probably stop the smartphone shenanigans because I'm kind of done showing you stuff on the studio. So let me just real quick switch the microphone again. And you're gonna have really strange audio right now, and now it's gonna go away. To the Rode microphone again. There we go. Okay, so this is much less shaky. I'm sorry if you're already sick from all the movement, but it wasn't. It was my pleasure making you sick. My number is 83,752. Okay, 17 seconds. Okay, ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Okay, let's do the next thing here. Now we're gonna generate a number. And now the chat is probably going to raise. So you have 3 more seconds to post your number. Everything that comes after this is not gonna be recognized anymore. Please... moderators, before I start generating a number, write down the last one who sent in a number. So we have the stop point. Or can I close a tweet? I can't, I guess. There are tons of numbers here. I could, can I, give me a second. How do we do this? I didn't think about that. Now that if I show the number live, you will post the number and you'll be like, I got it. What do I do? I'm terribly well prepared for this. I can't. Can I? 5339. It's not even sorted by. It's not, Twitter does not sort by time the tweet came in. How am I supposed to do this? I could generate the number and not tell you, but that, or in the end or something after we've picked, I could do that. How do I do this? I haven't thought this through. Do my moderators have any idea how I can do how I can do this? I could show it in the end after we've picked the number. I can just I can show you how I'll generate the number. So these numbers I'm showing you now are not the number. Don't be confused. I'm just showing you right now how I will generate the number. So you don't think I'm not gonna cheat. This is the generator, and every time I click it, it generates a number between 1 and 100,000, as you can see in the upper right corner, if the camera would focus, which it doesn't. So it generates a number between 1, and I wanted to do this live, but if I do that now, somebody will be like, I got the number. So I'm just gonna push this now and send the number that comes up in the display, not this number, the next number, and I'm gonna send it to the moderators. And then, so this, I'm not going to touch it anymore. I got the number. And I'm going to post it in the Radioactive Crater, which is the secret channel on our Discord. Only the moderators can see. There it is. And now I'm going to post the holy number. The holy number is and oh, it's actually crazy number. It's I can't tell you anything about it, but there we go. That's the number. And now my moderators will pick the 3 closest. I don't know how long it'll take us to select the 3 closest people. Should be fairly easy though. If we can, so the time is over. Don't tweet anymore. Don't tweet a number anymore. I know there are gonna be a few. This is really well thought through, by the way, but it's what I came up with. Not all my ideas are good ideas, but it should work. So we don't. The moderators have the number, and somebody is saying me. Sammy. You serious? No, you're not. So we're gonna pick the 3 people that are closest to the number from all the tweets that we already got, and there are tons of them. Let me just scroll through here and see if there's one that is really, really close. That would be. Oh, this one's really close. This one's really close, actually. This is gonna be really easy, actually. You can just scroll through and. So that one is really close. Oh, that one is really close. Very nice. That one is really close. Okay, so I already have 3 here. That would fit. That one isn't that close. No, that one is really close. So we have 4 already. That one is really 5. But it's gonna be easy. It should be fairly easy to find out the closest ones. That is another one that's 6. Yeah, should be fairly easy. Moderators, go for it. I want to show the number. And then as soon as we have the 3 people that are closest, I'm gonna reveal them on the stream, and then I'm going to send you people a message requesting a shipping address and a size for the t-shirt. So please make sure that you are able to receive messages from me. You can set your Twitter account so you can receive messages from everybody. If you click on if you click on more and then you click on settings in your account settings, you can do that, because I will need to be able to send you a message. Otherwise, I'll pick somebody else, which would be a pity. So I'll need to be able to send you a message to get a shipping address and a size. This is really, really, really many people have, and some have put in wrong numbers. That's so sad. There's another one above 100,000, and Pi didn't win. Pi didn't win. It wasn't that low. It was I can hint. It was. No, I can't hint because we can't close the, otherwise you'll be going crazy with numbers guessing. That wouldn't be. Well, okay, so my moderators are on it. And I still have the number here. This is rather exciting for me, because I really want to send this over to you people. You deserve. I was actually thinking about doing more, but yeah, it's a lot of effort, and they're actually not that cheap. So it's 3 shirts and a Starship. So 4 numbers, actually. 4. We need the 4 closest. And then we're going to randomly, from those 4 numbers, we're going to randomly pick the Starship guy. And he's going to get this actually out of the What About It studios. And that's going to be fun. Maybe I'll write something to it or something. That's really, really, really cool. That was a nice idea. Thank you, Randy, for sending over the Starship. That's going to be awesome. Okay, if you have any more questions, send them in. I'll switch over to the Discord to see if you've had any more questions. And I didn't. My wife said I should tell her the number, but I didn't. Is this gonna be a problem? I hope it's not. Otherwise, we'll have to do this all again, and nobody gets a shirt. That would be no. I'm just joking. Okay, so if you have any more questions, send me those questions. I'm gonna drink a tea here because my voice is already starting to go away, as always. I have a few super chats that I can announce. Oh God, a few. Bimmer Jeezer, thank you for the super chat. I'm so excited for you, Felix. Yeah, it's like a birthday and Christmas and everything together. It's absolutely incredible to reach 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. Thank you everybody. I can't say it enough. It's absolutely crazy. Lutz Groß, thank you for the incredible super chat. €1 per 1K member, meaning 101 euros. Thank you, your family and your fantastic team. Keep it up. Thank you. And all of the money you're giving tonight is going to the team, to the 3D artists. They are the lucky guys tonight. I actually didn't even tell them about the fundraiser tonight. It's just that they approached me, or at least one of them approached me, saying that it takes some insane amounts of time to render these sequences. But he wasn't even whining or anything. He just said, yeah, sometimes I leave the PC running for 3 days. And I was like, oh my God, get a new graphics card. And that's where the fundraiser idea started. And it's all my idea. They don't even know about it. And yeah, that's me. And they're gonna be really, really happy when they receive your donations. Brad Kuhn, thank you very much. Fantastic job, Team Y. Keep up the great work. Thank you, I agree. The Dying Titan, thank you very much for the super chat. Hello, I think today is a special day. I am not usually one. Let me just real quick get the chat over here. I am not usually one to pay out money, but today is an exception. You rock it. I hope you blast off to 1 million. Yeah. That would be absolutely ridiculous. I don't know. That's what I always say. I don't know how long this journey will take and how long it lasts. But I'm enjoying every second. Making these videos for you people is a joy to do. I'm incredibly honored to be able to do it. Thank you. Honestly. Thank you. Eric Richardson, new member. Thank you very much. David Beal, I already spotted that one. So happy to support the team. I'll send more via PayPal. As I said in the beginning, if the moderators can put out the link again, if you want to donate tonight, send it over through, super chats are fine, but if you want as much as possible to go to the 3D artists, so you can have even better animations, make sure to send it over through PayPal, and because then more money goes to the team. Mika Ahola, greetings from Finland. Followed you from beginning. Keep up the good work, Felix. You rock. One of my most important members on the team is from Finland, so I'm a huge fan. Thank you very much. Mike Tremel, peer character dancing under a rain of confetti and taking his hat off to say you are amazing. Thank you. Oh, that was an animation. It was actually Miko took the effort to write it out, and I didn't get it. Thank you very much. David Beal again. Next drive I think you should do is for a studio air conditioner. Super quiet. I'd give you mine if I could. Air conditionings are very rare in Europe, especially in Germany, because we have stone houses here mainly, and until recently, it didn't get that hot in summer either. Now, thanks to climate change, it's getting warmer and warmer every summer. And now we regret that we don't have that many air conditionings. That's why I bought this air conditioning and I set it up here myself. And but it does a really good job. It's not that quiet, but it does a really, really good job of cooling down the room. And if you might, I don't know, let me look at the camera picture. You can see it build up a little bit. It's not crazy hot yet, which is really nice. But normally over time it gets hotter and hotter and hotter in the studio. And I can't have the air conditioning running, of course. And yeah, so that's the thing with the air conditioning. And I've never shown that to anyone before on any stream, so that's a first. Thank you for the super chat. Yannick Jörg. It's another animation, and I'm not going to write it out. Thank you very much. Or read it out. Eric, thank you. Thank you for being here tonight. That's one of the animators, actually, that's on my team. Get Nick that new supercomputer. Exactly. Nick is the guy who would need it the most. Because he's doing extremely... If you know the stacking animations, they are from Nick Henning. and he really needs a hardware boost, and that's why I'm doing this tonight. And he can't refuse. If he does refuse, I'm gonna run for him. I'm gonna chase the guy because this is his, and of course the others too. I'm probably gonna make a list of stuff that you guys from the 3D animation team need the most, and then I'm gonna distribute the funds that we raised tonight appropriately. Rito Tosoni, thank you. Space Feel X, keep rockin'. Thank you very much. Servan Mini. Hey man, love what you're doing. Can you tell us how it works with using footage from e.g. Lab Padre, Maria from NSF and RGV, etc.? So with most of them, I have a very, very close relation. Lab Padre Lewis, for example, I text with him on the phone, and I really, really love what he's doing. Mauricio from RGV is I'm one of his patrons actually. So every time. I like to support the people who do good stuff, as you do too. As when you send me a super chat, or when you become a channel member or patron, you want to support somebody who's doing something in the for Team Space, and I want to do the same thing. So I'm a patron of RGV. I'm a patron of Casper Stanley and a few others, and I try to support and give wherever I can and whatever I can, the same way you do. And that's why I normally have very good relations with all these people, and that's why behind the scenes we talk and we slowly become friends, and so on and so forth. Marcus House is a very close he's very close to me, and so on and so forth. So I've talked to many, and Tim Dodd, for example, is a really, really fun and nice guy. I really like talking to him. And that's how this all comes together. That's the stuff that is behind the scenes, and we're all in the same boat as creators on YouTube. And it's a difficult job sometimes. So we like to support each other, I guess, and getting info and tips from people who have been in the business for longer, or giving the tips to people who haven't been, like RGV, for example. I did an edit for him, if you have seen it, RGV aerial report, stuff like that. It helps. It's just, and that's how it's Team Space. It's wherever we can. And there are exceptions that stay separated, but most actually work together, and that's a really, really nice thing. So that's how that comes. Mike gave me a super chat. Just read the instructions. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Miko gave me a super chat. Thank you. Of course, I still love you. Framrick, Felix showing a shortfall of gravitas. Thank you guys. And Isaac Henriksen. Here's to another 900k. You should rewatch your first video. I've done that many times. I actually have created an anniversary trailer that is going to run as a finish to this live stream. It's a fixed thing now. I always show the anniversary trailer in the end, because it is a crazy summary of what all the stuff is that we've done in the past 1.5 years. It's absolutely insane what we've done. Thank you for your support, people. And I'm sorry, I'm missing the words here. It's a crazy feeling to know that there are so many people out there who have subscribed to the channel, who have supported the channel, who have helped with all the stuff, who have, like Sammy, for example, he's moderating right now this Stinger NSW. He's done the trip to the United States with me. I went to the Kennedy Space Center with him for my first time. I watched my first live launch with him. I went to Boca Chica with him and Mike and Gemma. Actually, they are all in the chat right now. And there's... yeah, I can't emphasize enough that this is a team thing. You see me in front of the camera, and I do the biggest part of the work, but the rest of the work can only, and all of this networking behind the scenes with all the different creators and everything, it all comes together in our Discord, and it's a joy to be part of it. Yeah. Thank you. And to everybody who's on the stream tonight, and to everybody who's ever watched an episode, thank you, people. Give me a second. I have to check something. Oh, PayPal Me. I just got a list of people who donated through PayPal Me, and I want to read out the names real quick because there, of course, is not an option to send a message to PayPal me, I think. But I've got the names and I want to read them out real quick. Jonathan, Alexander, Samsa, Jeffrey, Peter, Martin, Richard, Lutz, Peter, Roger, Luke, Marcus, Kevin, Peter, Val, Ian, and Jesse. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your support. And all of what you sent in is going to go to the 3D artists to boost up their hardware. Hopefully quite a bit, because they could actually use it really, really well. That's why I came up with the idea. We have another super chat from Michael English. Your videos have shown me my passion for space, and now I'm currently studying aerospace engineering. Wow. Your content is truly inspiring. You rock, Felix. Thank you, thank you. These messages, whenever it says inspiring, I told Creator before I started doing my channel, or actually just after I started, I told a creator that he inspired me. That he inspired me to start my channel. That was Joe Scott, and he gave me a pretty good. I had a 2.5 hour. That's another example for support in the space community. I did a 2.5 hour Skype call with him, including video, when I had under 10,000 subscribers. I was fanboy mode total. I was going crazy. And I told him that he inspired me to start or that he's one of the people that inspired me to start the channel. And he said that this is incredible feedback. Back then, I didn't really understand what he meant. Now I do. And every time somebody says I inspired him to do something, like here, studying aerospace engineering is absolutely awesome. It feels flattering. And I hope you're gonna achieve your goals and become a rocket scientist that contributes to our future. Thank you for telling me. Absolutely awesome. Thank you. Okay, give me a second. I gotta check something again because the lamp is going crazy. Okay, and we have more tweets coming in. And I probably am too stupid to. No, the overlay. No, that is the one, but it should be turned on. So if you... Okay, and we have the winner, hopefully plural. Winners or winner? We have winners. Please tell me you have winners. We need 4. Winners! Okay. Okay, then send me over the names. And I'll announce these people and I'll tweet you probably after the stream. 4th to 1st, exactly. Okay, so the last one that I'm going to announce is gonna get this Starship here, this really, really nice Starship, and I'm gonna send it over personally. And the other 3 that I'm gonna name first now are gonna get a shirt, and I'll need an address and a size, and I'll be tweeting you on Twitter. I'm not tweeting, I'll be messaging you on Twitter, personal messages, so make sure I can message you. Okay, so we're showing the tweets. Florian Meyer is one of them. 40. Oh, okay, actually, wait. I can now show the number, and that's what I'm gonna do first. So hold the tweet for a second. Or Florian Meyer is one of them. So this is the number that I generated, 48,491, and now the tweets are going and coming. So we have Florian Meyer. The next one, please. I'm not, I could maybe do it myself, but I'm super unorganized. So please, if the moderators can do it, or I can do it, give me a second. Okay, we have Benny K with 48,122. So this is the number. I'm gonna just hold it up. So that's the second one with a t-shirt. We have 2 t-shirts now. Now comes the 3rd t-shirt. This is so cool. That was a great idea. And it worked out. Awesome. So, number 3, drum roll. Oh, this is so exciting. Where is it? Where is it? Show the tweet. We can't stand it anymore. There we go, number 3. Drewy with 47,893. Really, really close. Very congratulations to the 3 t-shirt owners. Like I said, make sure that I can send you a message. If I can't, I'm gonna make sure to double check. So don't worry. Dewey, very, very, very nice. So we have 3 shirts. Now comes shiny little Starship, and it goes to, oh my god, I can't read the name. It's Marlow DK. It's Marlow DK. Congratulations on an awesome little Starship model. And I'm gonna send it over personally, so I will have touched this thing. I will disinfect it because we have Corona going on right now. But this comes from the What About It studios, and you're hopefully gonna treasure it. And maybe you can tweet a picture. Actually, all of the 3 shirt winners and the Starship winner, if you manage to, once you have this, it's gonna take some time. The Starship's probably gonna reach you first. It would be actually. Sign it. I could sign the Starship. If you want me to sign the Starship, please tell me so in the Twitter message. I actually, the 3 winners can message me as well, but I don't know if you can. We'll see. We have the names. I could sign it, so we're gonna see if you want me to sign it. I'll sign it, of course. I would do that. Do you want me to sign it with Doctor Strange or Felix Schlangen? That would be something we'll have to clear up. But I would do that. And the Starship is going to probably be the earliest that is going to arrive, because the shirts will have to be printed, and that usually takes 2 weeks or so until they reach you. This should be quicker. It's not going to be 35 minutes point-to-point travel, but it's probably quicker than 2 weeks. Or actually, I'll try to make it quicker than two weeks. So yeah, that's it. Want to see it again? This is your Starship, and you've won it. And the shirts are these guys here. And oh, that's actually the wrong one. That is the right one. These are the shirts that are gonna come to you. And of course, the shirts are already also on the store, and they're limited. Right now there's a 15% off that I've set, so I'm actually not really earning anything on the shirts right now, but I wanted to do that for the 100K. So if you want to get one of these shirts yourself, the sale is gonna go until, I think, early October, so 2nd of October or something like that. I said 2 weeks, and I think I did that yesterday. And it's 15% off, so I don't earn that much on the shirts, and it's a giveaway. You'll have to pay, but not that much. I think it's $18 or so for the shirt. So if you want to order a shirt, go to the store. Actually, everything is 15% off right now. So if you want to get anything, that is my little present to you. 15% off for the next, I think, 2 weeks. And it should be automatic. You don't need a code or anything. It'll just say, yay, it's 15% off. If you have any trouble, talk to my moderators while we're still running the stream, but there shouldn't be any. So if you want to check it out, it's also on the store, and it'll be there for the next 4 weeks from today on, and after that it'll vanish like the 10K shirt did back in the days. So the milestone shirts are limited edition, and the 1 million shirt is going to take a while. So if you want one of them, make sure to do it in the next 4 weeks, and the next 2 weeks are 15% off. There we go. Now I don't want to talk more about this stuff because we're here to celebrate. Okay. Yeah. Absolutely awesome. I'm really, really happy for the people who oh, that's the winner of the Starship again. So I'm really, really happy for the winners. I hope you're gonna enjoy your little gifts. And it's a joy to do this. And I'm still missing the words. I know you probably expected some sort of speech from me, but I thought for the last 2 days after I reached the 100,000 what actually to do, and then I came up with showing the studio and unboxing a few things and talking about the background, because I don't know what to say. I'm still floored. I'm still amazed, and I'm every time I record an episode, I do it with a smile. So even if sometimes I get comments from people saying, you look a little bit sad or something. Look at the bloopers. That's what's going on behind the camera. So I'm having a blast with this, and I'm honored to be able to give you these episodes. So if you have any more questions, shoot them out now, because we have been streaming for a while now, and my voice is starting to go away, and that's normally the time when I end my streams. So if you have any more questions, shoot them out. I'll try to answer them. Let me just real quick see. I'm confused by all the windows right now. It should be this one. There we go. I'll see if my moderators sent me any more questions from you. We have Spaceship Mania has congratulated. That is Randy, the guy who makes these starships, and the guy who gifted this to me, and I'm gonna gift it to you. And like I said, if the moderators can send out his Etsy store, you can at least, I'm pretty sure you can at least buy you can at least buy this one. I checked it before because I was curious if he has anything new. I think you can definitely buy this little guy here. And if you want to, he'd probably be happy to get to sell a few of them, because that's what we creators live off, basically. So yeah, if you have the time, go over to his Etsy store, check his awesome starships, and thank you for showing up, Randy. That's absolutely much appreciated. Whatever, GB. Hey, what kind of telescope on the back? Okay, that is Bresser Messier NT150. It's a Newtonian, 1,500 millimeter focal length, and it's a deep sky telescope. I have far too little time to use it anymore, which is super sad, because I'm really busy producing stuff, which is normal for a creator. Ask any of the creators and they'll tell you they have little time. I'm also a pilot, and I'm not flying anymore because I'm spending too much time creating videos, which is a joy, so it's not that bad. But yeah, I use it sometimes, but I don't use it that much anymore, and that's really sad. I'm gonna try to set up the camera again to show you the telescope real quick, and this should work. Here we go. And then double tap. Oh, okay. I'm gonna show you the telescope real quick. There we go. Audio is gonna go quiet because I don't have the lavalier on anymore, but I'll just talk louder. So the problem with telescopes is that they cost a lot of money. This guy up here is the ocular, and that's 160 bucks. This thing down here is a special focal. Oh, I don't know the English word. It's a soft focus that you can twist here, and it moves just very slightly. That is an extra I had to buy. There's the mount is an extra I had to buy, and that's the problem with telescopes. They cost a lot of money. If you're interested in telescopes, they start at around 500 bucks for deep sky, and anything below that I would not recommend, because let me switch back to the big camera. It is fun. No, that's the wrong one. There we go. It is fun to look through the smaller telescopes for a while. You can watch the moon, you can watch the planets, but it's not that much. That's the problem. So after a while, you've watched the moon and you've watched Saturn's rings, if you can even see them with the smaller ones, and then it'll get boring, and the thing is going to go to the attic, and that is not where a telescope should be. So if you are interested in telescopes, at least spend 500 bucks to get a deep sky telescope. Newtonians are pretty cheap. Cassegrain are a bit more expensive but smaller, so you can carry them easier, like Celestron, for example. They are smaller. They have the same focal length and the same aperture, but they are smaller because they use a different system. They bounce the light back to another mirror and then send it back down again. I don't want to go into the details, but it's about $500 that you should spend if you want to get a telescope. That's in a nutshell, of course, because there's tons of knowledge about telescopes, and that would be too much here. But that was a really nice question. Thank you very much. So that's the telescope. We have Carolyn Blake. I love how we come together as a community from all over the world and share our experiences, expertise, and money to help make this wonderful thing happen and to build this community. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And that's what all this is. That's the very reason why all this exists, because community comes together, helps each other. Everybody pitches in, everybody, or many work together, and that's how it all comes together. Otherwise, I wouldn't have RGV's footage. Otherwise, I wouldn't be using Mary's pictures. Otherwise, I wouldn't be having Nick's and Eric's and Casper's animations and so on and so forth. It all comes together with the team. So team space all the way. I thank you very much for saying that out loud again. Deep Space. Why is the best SpaceX channel out there? You guys are always making better and better footage all the time. Most channels get to a point where they spot making better content, but not why. Where they probably stop making better content, but not why. Team. I can't say it more. I can't say it often enough. It's all about the team. So cheer for the team. Cheer for the team. Absolutely awesome. Thank you. We have Craig Muller. When is your birthday? March 24th. Big Icy, could you do a behind the scenes? Would be interesting to see your team if they are up to it. What do you think? Wir haben auch noch Fragen auf Twitter. Oh, that is not part of that anymore. I could, and I was thinking about it. You got. Have you seen the intro? Maybe I'll run the intro again at the end just to show you. But then you would have to watch the two-minute countdown again. Alex Jobs, one of my team members, made this video, and there at least a few of the team members say my introduction, my episode introduction, and every time I watched it before I did, I saw that video for the first time like 1.5 weeks ago or something, because they prepared it, and I of course watched it, and every time I watched it I got goosebumps, and it's the team. So yeah, I'll try to do that. That's actually a cool idea. Thank you. Skilo69, when will your wife next broadcast her show? We're right now in the process of giving her own channel, because we actually got a lot of messages from people saying that it would be a good idea to split up the content. So to only have me on one channel and her on the other one. You can make sure that every single episode will have a promotion for her channel. You did that. And but yeah, we're right now setting up her own channel, and she'll have her own space there. It'll be tied in with What About It, so we're not at all separating. We're just giving her own space, because it's absolutely awesome, and I think it deserves its own space. And if you haven't watched it yet, go watch a Wonders of the Universe episode. I'm cheering for her every time she does it, and I'm absolutely floored that she actually picked up the camera and started doing her own stuff. I always wanted her to do. That's this. You got to see this. Give me a second. I'm absolutely happy that she's doing her own stuff, and I hope she's gonna do that for the next 50 years or so. And yeah, that's my wife. I love you. Let me just. Oh no, she stopped already. She has this funny habit of touching stuff with her paw, and then like she does this. She touches it, and then she does this all the time. Maybe she does it again. No, she doesn't. It's a cat. She doesn't get trained. There you go. Okay, I wanted to show you, but it was already over. I'm sorry. It's really funny when she does that. I have to smile every time. Okay, so that's Streaming Cat. She's still there, and I can't move over. You gotta move a little bit. There you go. Now I can move over again. Yeah, that's the cat. And that's And my wife is telling me that we have more questions on Twitter. Could you display the questions? I would read them out and answer them. There she goes again. Give me a second. I'm sorry, I just had to show you. So she loves doing that, and she does that all the time. Whenever there's something she can push with her paw, she's sitting there pushing it. But you're making noises. Shh. So that's my crazy cat. She loves doing that. Okay, my voice is starting to go away. So I'll probably do what Cookie is doing really soon. So we have, there we go. Do you think people will actually set foot on Mars by 2030? Cyan Brown is asking. I think earlier. I know that might sound crazy, but I have faith in Elon Musk. It's a stupid thing to say, but it is what I have. I think the guy is incredibly smart. He's not the only engineer at SpaceX, but he has he's how to say that in English? He's kind of a magnet for talent because everybody sees him and wants to be part of it. So he attracts a lot of talented people, and so he's a shining figure. Shining figure. I don't know. I think you get what I mean. And so I think the team at SpaceX is incredibly talented, and I think they if anybody can pull it off, they can, and I think they will do that before 2030. I'm pretty sure they will. First cargo missions might be able 2024. Then again, next launch window 2026, and then maybe 2028 they could send over humans, and that would be before 2030. Of course, we'll have to wait and see, as I always say on my episodes, and it's all speculation, and there is no official information yet to put out a few phrases from my episodes. But I think there's a good chance, and I'm crossing my fingers because it would be absolutely not just incredible, but also necessary. In my opinion, it's long overdue that we actually go out there. And Starship and SpaceX are the first chance we're getting, and I hope it'll work out. I really, really hope it'll work out. And that's my wife.
I'm too scared to do this, but here.
Ist alles gut. Ich kann das nicht alleine.
Ja.
Ehrlich?
Ja.
Okay, so I'm gonna do something.
Oh, warte, bis ich drauf.
Nein, du musst mir zugucken.
Nein.
Du musst mir zugucken.
Oh Gott, nein.
Was muss ich denn machen? I hope I'm not gonna kill the studio here. Woo! 100,000! Okay, I had to do that. I'm sorry. I hope your speakers didn't. Woo! I'm so happy that this happened. Thank you all for joining tonight. Everything. Oh no, my tea. I ruined my tea. Look at that. Look at this. My wife wanted to do this, actually. She wanted to enter the stream and do this, but she was too afraid. And I get it. It was really loud. Woo! Okay, so we have 100,000 subscribers and a lot of confetti, apparently. And it's everywhere. So, to get back to the questions. You guys are awesome. Keep it up. We're keeping it up. We're keeping it up right now. I can still drink my water. That's this is a pity. That was a good tea. It's all in the tea. Look at this. Oh no, it's all in the tea. So that's what you get when you have a live production. There you go. Okay, so we had that. I'm still laughing. It was worth it. Gumstick is saying, would Starship be suitable to do a manned expedition to a near-Earth asteroid? Let me just make this window bigger. There we go. That would avoid the moon gravity well, so less delta V needed. Yeah, exactly. Idea came from you mentioning SpaceX and me thinking about Luxembourg doing asteroid mining. I've had the theory before that it might be a good idea to have to separate the. I have a really nice model I can explain this with. So this is roughly this part is the tank section with the engines and everything, and above that comes the fairing section. So that is empty space that's going to be used on this one here for crew, and on cargo ones for so it'll have the clamshell fairing that'll open like this, and there will be satellites, hopefully. Another option would be, though, to separate the Starship into two pieces. The tank and engine section and the fairing section on top, and make that modular. That was my idea. I don't know if SpaceX is going to do that, but in that case, you could just switch the top and put on any tool that you need. Fairing, a crew module, and an asteroid miner. That was one of my ideas as well, and it would be possible, I guess, if they would do it like this, which I hope, because I think it's a cool idea. And then they could do anything with a Starship. You could just fit something different on top, whatever you need for your mission that you want to do. Construction, for example, you can just fit a 3D printer in, and or other construction equipment, or like a Canadarm and anything. You could, if you had a two-part Starship, a two-section Starship. That was one of my ideas. I don't know if SpaceX is gonna do it, but that would be a really cool way to do it. And yes, Starships would be able to enable us to do these things, especially because they will lower cost to orbit, kilogram or pound to orbit if you're from the United States, down by a lot, and that'll enable us to do all this kind of stuff. And I still have a lot of confetti here. Woo! Okay, let me just check something real quick. We have another super chat from Technodrone. Do you think serial number 8 will fail the belly flop? I hope not. But Eric released a video today on Twitter, which is a parody to how not to land an orbital booster. The video that SpaceX did a while ago, where you see all the boosters crash, and it might turn into reality. We don't know. Musk has said that the chances are above 50% in his opinion, but we'll have to wait and see. Nobody knows, and I got my fingers crossed that serial number 8 is going to pull it off, but in the end we'll have to wait and see. Nobody could tell. Hopefully. It would be really cool to see it crash, to see it crater, as Elon said, but on the other hand, it would also be really cool to see it succeed. So anyway, we're in for a heck of a ride here. To me, it doesn't really matter. As long as serial number 10 or 11 or something does it, if 2 or 3 crash, could be cool to see. Of course, if nobody gets hurt and so on and so forth, and if it doesn't really hinder them, and they're right now building 4 Starships in parallel, so it wouldn't really hinder them speed-wise. So yeah, and that might be one of the reasons why they are building 4 prototypes right now, because it could well be that some of them crater, and they don't want to slow down their speed, and so they're building serial number 8, 9, 10, and 11 right now. So bets are out. Which one is going to make it? It's going to be absolutely epic to see the first one that does it. That's for sure. See the skydive, the belly flop, and then the landing. That's going to be cool. Definitely. Let me see something here real quick. I'm still laughing about the confetti. That was absolutely cool. Okay. Okay, we don't have any questions anymore. That either means that you're all asleep, or that you don't have any questions anymore. And my voice is going away as well. So I think I'm gonna end the stream for today. And there's a question popping up. What are your future goals with the channel? Okay, that's a good finisher question. Let that be the finisher question. Okay, I'm gonna play the same tone again that I played the whole evening. My goal for the future, of course, is to make the team even bigger, to get more people in, to enjoy the time I'm having making these videos. That's my main goal. I was never really happy with the jobs I had before. I was good at them, but I didn't really like it. And this is the first time in my life that I'm doing something that has meaning for myself, for many other people, and brings a lot of joy to me and many other people. So that's the main goal. And then, of course, there are a few... Oh, this is... That was my daughter opening the door, and there was nothing happened. Everything's fine. Alles gut, Helene? Brauchst du Hilfe? Give me a second. I'm a dad as well. Ja, überall. Guck mal hier. Überall. She's asking if there really is lots of confetti here. Das ist überall Konfetti. Aber gehst du noch mal nach unten, bitte? Hab dich lieb. Tschüss. Warum hast du eigentlich so viel Konfetti? Weil wir haben eine Konfettikanone gehabt. Bumm. Und die hat geknallt und jetzt ist überall Konfetti. Ich zeig dir die nachher mal, okay? Tschüss. Okay, that was my daughter being really, really curious about the confetti gun. So that's my main goal, is to have as much experiences with the channel as possible. The growth and the financing and everything comes in second, third, fourth, fifth. That is not important. I mean, it's really, really nice that I and my family can live of this, that I can start to employ a few people who actually deserve a lot of money for what they're doing for the channel, and so I'm more than willing to give it away. And but that's all second and third and fourth. The main goal for me is to enjoy this ride with as many people as I can, because that's what we do. We watch SpaceX build their rockets, and everybody else as well. And who knows where this is going to get us? And 100 years ago, people would have never been able to predict what's happening now, and we're not able to predict what's happening in 100 years. But we're able to follow these people, to follow the history, basically, to follow history. That's what's happening in Boca Chica right now, and so let's do that together. That's my goal. That's why I'm doing the channel, and that's why I'm shooting confetti when I have 100,000 people doing this with me. This is dangerous to do this in a closed space. I mean, look at this. This is look at that. This actually exploded or something, but it was worth it. Okay, the lamp is screen. Is it saying screen? Why is it saying screen? One more tweet to read. Marcus is hitting 200,000 soon. Is he? Is he now? Is he? How far is he? Man, Felix, you could have we waited a few hours and you could have celebrated together with Marcus. He's about to hit 200K. Congrats, dude. Marcus, if you're watching this, go for it. You're absolutely awesome. I love watching your stuff. You're one of the few channels that I actually still watch, even though I don't have that much time anymore. If you don't know Marcus House, go check him out. He's absolutely awesome, and he's gonna hit 200,000 really soon, and that is an epic achievement. That is double of what I have, and he's been working on this like crazy. I know firsthand because I've chatted with him a lot, more than with any other creator before, and the guy is absolutely awesome. So congrats to Marcus House and his team, because it's the same thing for him as well. There's always a team behind it. There is with every successful YouTuber. There's a good and strong team behind it. So kudos to his team for pushing him over the 200K mark. That is absolutely awesome. Woo! Okay. So my voice is almost gone now, and I really have to stop this now. We've been streaming for 2 hours. I haven't stopped talking for 2 hours, and like I said, there's something with my voice that after 2 or 3 hours it just goes away. I don't know why, and I've tried all sorts of stuff, and right now it does that. So I'll leave you with my anniversary. I'll, like I said in the beginning, for those who haven't seen it yet, because I think it's absolutely worth it, I'm going to do the countdown again that I played in the beginning. So watch the countdown for 2 minutes, and then you'll see the epic intro that Alex Jobs did, Florian from my team. And after that, you can watch the anniversary trailer again. Thank you. thank you for joining me tonight. Thank you for watching my episodes, for liking them, for doing this trip together with me, because that's exactly what it feels like for me, and that's an epic thing to have. And thank you very, very, very much. Bye. He's carrying around a large can of sausages.
What was the attraction of this event this time?
Einstein is really going to be a great party tonight.
Hello and welcome to the 100,000 subscribers special of What About It, where we got a lot going on in the community lately. So let's dive right in.
Howdy, everybody. Thank you very much. You rock, all of you.
Felix.
My name is Marc.
My name is Alex. My name is Stephanie.
My name is Jared.
My name is Luis.
My name is Jonas.
My name is Jesse.
My name is Mick.
My name is Luis.
My name is Richard.
My name is Alex Jobs.
My name is Sammy. My name is Julia.
And I'm your host.
And I'm your host.
For today's episode of
What About It?
What about it?
And as always,
There's been a lot going on in
the space industry.
Lately. So let's dive right in.
Let's dive right in.
Dive right in.
Let's dive right
Let's
in.
dive right in.
Let's dive right in.
Let's dive right in.
Let's dive right in.
Housing updates.
Starship updates.
Starship updates.
Did you freaking see that?
What about it? Go for launch. We're go for launch. Let's light this candle. Ignition sequence start.
My name is Felix and I am your host for today's episode of What About It? So let's dive right into the exciting news topics. Let's dive right in.
dive. Right in. Right in. Starship updates. Right in. Let's dive. Right in. Right in. Let's dive. Right in. You rock.
My name is Felix and I am your host for today's episode of What About It? So let's dive right into the exciting news topics.
Let's dive right in. Let's dive right in. Right in. Starship updates. Right in. Let's dive. Right in. Right in. Let's dive. Right in. You rock.
launch. Let's light this candle.
Ignition sequence start.
My name is Felix and I am your host for today's episode of What About It? So let's dive right into the exciting news topics. Let's dive right in. Let's dive right in. Right in. Starship updates. Right in. Let's dive. Right in. Right in. Let's dive. Right in. You rock. My name is Felix and I am your host for today's episode of What About It? So let's dive right into the exciting news topics. Let's dive right in. Let's dive. Right in. Right in. Starship updates. Right in. Let's dive. Right in. Right in. Let's dive. Right in. You rock.